Yes.
Correct?
Yes, I have one professional fight, and then I had a lot of like non-sanctioned fights.
But I understand that you choose to train, to practice MMA because you were almost dying because of your size, right?
Yes.
You were too heavy.
Right.
Much heavier than what you are.
Yeah, I've lost about 100 pounds. Yeah.
So what was happening with your whole being, your body and your mind when you were at that stage in your life?
Well, you know, I thought I was going to die. And I figured that if I was going to die, I was going to die fighting. And if I was going to fight, I was going to fight for real in the cage. And my thinking was that if I didn't train hard, someone would beat me up. So it was all tricking myself.
After the first, you lost the first fight, right?
Yeah, right.
You had, I know that you had an injury, an arm or an elbow injury or something like that.
My shoulder,
right?
yeah.
And what was the feeling after being beat up in the cage with television and everybody watching? Right. Tell us what was that feeling like?
It was intense pleasure. Yeah, it was an accomplishment. It was like, I figured not very many people get to do this. I look at it as a way to experience your body to the ultimate. That's why they call it ultimate fighting. And I'm here to experience as many things as I can. And, that's why I'm kind of like the way I am. I just go for it. And I see that a lot of Brazilians. They have that same, like, gusto for life. That's probably why jiu-jitsu is from here.
Let me ask you about the video. This video we just watched. Were you planning before to have a very successful viral video before you had the chance to have one?
Well, I've been shooting videos. I think I had 200 when this thing went viral. And so all my friends would come over and they would say, "Oh, your videos are amazing." And then the Giant Intense Rainbow, my friends would come over and they would say, "Oh, this is an amazing video," and they would get in parties and they would all watch it. So I always knew that I had that ability to be a viral artist. So when I saw what I had shot on that day, the double rainbow, I said, "This is it. This is going to do it." And I sent it to everyone, and I said, "Send this to everyone you know because it's going to be a viral video." And it didn't happen until Jimmy Kimmel got a hold of it. And then once that happened, then it exploded.
How was the interview? I watched the interview, but I think he was, all interested on your, let me put it like this, your clown side.
Right.
I mean, he was just wanting to have fun with you. He was not actually interviewing you. He was like just making an act or a clown act.
Well, that's his job. He's there to be funny and entertain the country, but what a lot of people don't realize was that I read his mind on that interview. There was a box that I didn't even know there was a box there, and he asked me a question, and I said, "I think it's a mirror." And he said, "Whoa, speaking of mirrors," and he pulls out a mirror. "Here's a mirror for you." So before he even could say, what do I have in this box?
That's correct.
I said, "I think it's a mirror." I didn't even give him a chance to ask me what was in the box. I just said it. And the angels told me, "Say it's a mirror, say it's a mirror."
Did any time the discussion before, they were talking about something called troll, a way that you can interfere in discussions, trying to change the subject in the forums and in the internet. Have you any time felt not uncomfortable with your whole story, your whole life during one of these interviews or one of these situations you've been through in the last months or years?
I think there's only been one interview that I was uncomfortable with, and it was like, because I'm kind of sick joke. They were introducing someone who was playing the character of a pedophile, and I was like, thought that was sick. But other than that, everyone's been really nice.
I understand that you have a kind of a whole site about the ideas you have about the changes that the world is passing through.
Right.
Can you tell us exactly what kind of ideology is that?
So my website's called YosemiteBear.net, and I blog about sustainable living. I have an organic farm. I talk about alternative energy and using the universe as a tool, which I have done. It's like I'm flying around all over the world giving my message for humanity. And that's what this whole rainbow video thing is. I mean, you can see I didn't try to make it. I didn't plan on it, and I'm not even in it. And the reason why it's so powerful is because I witnessed God firsthand and gave an open and honest reaction to it, and it's because I have a message to give humanity.
There's a concept that is being discussed all the time, especially after the what they call digital revolution, is the concept of interdependence, the interdependence of all beings. What's your impression about this concept that is being discussed in all kinds of environments, in the companies, in the all kinds of GNOs and you know, all kinds of forums are discussing this concept. What can you tell us about that?
Well, we all are dependent on each other. There's a system that we have set up to make our lives and our reality possible. But I think that it can be a dangerous thing because this whole system that we have is dependent on oil, and oil is not going to last. So one of the things that I believe in is self-sustainability, alternative energy, growing your own food. That's kind of like this whole message that I have, is learn to be more self-reliant.
Yeah, I know that you have you own like a little farm with organic things and trying to to sustain yourself, but at the same time you have a very nice actually website selling cups and T-shirts and things about the double rainbow.
Right.
How's your economic life nowadays?
Well, for 6 years before the video went viral, I was a starving artist. I was growing some of my own food to live. I worried about paying my electric bill. You know, I had a real old car. And after the video went viral, a little bit of money started rolling in, and then it got bigger, and now it's probably like if I had a good job. So I'm not rich, but I'm doing better now.
There's another